Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, first of all, as you can tell, I'm darker, so this is after my vacation in Myrtle Beach. But if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit like, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos. So today, I am starting a new project. I know, I have enough projects going. This is one that it's been in the works for a little bit. I've been talking with the owner for a little bit. This is a total renovation of this house while she's still living in here. So it's going to be room by room sort of deal. And I'm going to give you an overview on what we're going to do with this house. So behind me is said house. And there's a boatload of work to do on it. And it's not going to be one of those renovate in 6 months and be done with it. No, this is going to be a little bit of time. We're going to do this room by room sort of deal, and so she can afford it. This is a house that has been neglected for some 30 some odd years, so we're going to try to fix that up. So let's go for a tour of the outside first before we go in. Alright, so as you can tell, it's a two-story. The only thing that is good about this is the roof is now complete. It was done last year. Porch is in rough shape. Stairs, you can tell, is in rough shape. It's got asbestos siding on the side of it. So all that's going to be covered with siding, but that is not going to be this year. You can tell from the chimney it had a vine problem. Actually, you can tell by the foundation too. That all has to get cleaned up. Some newer windows have been put in by myself. This fence is not going to stay. Could be a possible fight, but whatever. That is that side. So essentially the porch is going to get replaced, but I'm not sure if it's going to be this year or next. That is up to her. But yeah, so right now I am here to measure out for all the upstairs windows. So this window right here, that's one. The door has been done already. I did that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Same with these two windows, which is the kitchen, which is odd. That'll be when we go in. This door right here is going to get replaced. It's going to get just blocked right off. It's pretty much a useless door, so we're going to get rid of that. Backyard used to be overgrown with weeds and trees and everything else, and that has changed. That has been cleared out. The back of the house, as you can tell, I got a couple new windows in there, but the siding has to get ripped off. The whole house is going to get sided, but again, that's not going to be this year. Let's see. Back doors are going to get replaced, but I'm not sure if that's going to be in the budget this year. I will show you what is in the budget for this year. So yeah, let's go inside. This room is going to get gutted just because of the water damage. So there's water damage in that corner. Can't see it on camera. You see the crack in the wall, and same with this wall, and it's right at the addition. This window's been replaced. I did that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know, something like that. But this is gonna get gutted. You can tell, look in that corner, and there's a bunch of damage. So I'm just gonna gut this whole room, so I don't have to deal with... Yeah, so this room's getting totally gutted. New windows, that's what I'm measuring today for windows for the entire upper floor. We're going to keep the closet. The layout's pretty much going to be the same. Not sure what I'm doing with this beam yet until I open it up and find out what's going on. Structurally, I think it should be fine. I have to update some wiring in here because plugs don't work, and you go from old wiring, oh, this house is knob and tube. So I'm going from old wiring to new wiring, which I'm just going to rip the old stuff out and replace. What else we got? we have a floor, well, stay in there. We have a floor that is very uneven, walks away, so the carpet comes up. I gotta find out what the heck's going on with that. I'm gonna try to stay in light here. There we go. Oh, heat and air. Biggest concern in this room is that summertime it's sweltering up here and wintertime it's freezing up here because there's no cold air return and there's not a proper register up here. I believe there's only one this size of room. So I will be bringing ductwork up from the basement to put into this room to make it more comfortable. That's gonna be pretty much the plan for this room. So let's go to the other rooms. Yeah. See what happens here. Most likely door replaced. I'm gonna guess that. This is another bedroom. Windows are getting replaced. Not much is going on in here. I'm going to update the wiring. The walls and everything else they're fine with, but the windows need to replace. Probably do some patching for the walls and flooring. So throughout this whole main floor is going to be just floor, and then maybe fix some of the closet. So that's pretty much it for this room. There's not much. This bathroom was done by me, I'm going to say 8 years ago, 9 years ago, I'm guessing. The only thing I'm doing here is I'm going to be replacing this window. That's the only thing I'm really doing. Everything else is functioning, it works good. It's fine right now. At some point, the stack's going to get replaced. So I'm going to get my my Irish friend in here, and he can replace the stack. Wiring is going to get replaced in here. And that's it for this room. It's not a lot for this, but we're coming to that. And it's going to be the same in this room. Train, is Billy home?
No.
Okay. This room's a little messy, but it's going to be the same thing. Windows, flooring, probably fix some of the walls, and possibly changing. So right here has an opening for a closet, which is kind of useless. So I'm thinking of closing that off and putting an opening right here. Nothing huge, nothing huge. But again, update wiring and all that fun stuff. So same with the hall, same with this window, replace this window. So let's go downstairs and see the rest of the house. So now we come to the main floor. And this is where some of the money is going to get spent. Again, big closet, might refresh some of it, organizer, whatever. Front door, that's going to be a must. This big window might be a while. It's about 3 windows in one. So that might be a later project. But this is where the money's going to get spent. Walk into the kitchen, and the first thing I see, if I turn the light, where is the light? No. Yeah, okay. So I turn on the light, and you look up, and you see water damage from the bathroom that was above it. Years of a tub leaking. Same with this, a toilet leaking for years. It was pretty bad. And you can tell that it's double layered. So it's the old lap plaster with drywall over top of it. They tried to cover it up and it's not crumbling, so that's going to get taken out. So this is the kitchen, and it's not a very big kitchen with windows that are kind of odd. They're very odd windows. So we talked about doing the expansion on the kitchen, doing something with this space, and I suggested something that I think is going to work out very well. So we're going to take the kitchen from here, and we're going to move everything to there. So bear with me. This is the plan. So we're going to have an L-shaped kitchen with a peninsula. So it's probably going to start roughly around here gonna go to the wall. This big opening, that's a 70s thing. That's gonna get covered so I can put cabinets in here. Have cabinets all the way here. And then I have a peninsula come out. Just to stay on there. Have a peninsula come out right here with probably a bulkhead over top and some pendant lights for where they can eat breakfast and all that fun stuff. That peninsula will probably come out to, I'm gonna guess, right here. That's not set in stone yet, but I'm gonna guess enough for 4 people or 2 people. This wall, they asked me to at least make this doorway a little bigger, but I'm thinking of shifting the wall. It all depends on what I find in the ceiling. Which again, this room will be totally demoed at some point to accommodate wiring and all the plumbing and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna do, this makes the most sense. You get a bigger kitchen, you get a nice island, you get working space, opposed to that little thing. And what this is I'm gonna keep this until this kitchen's done. So this will end up becoming the dining room. And it's gonna be big enough to fit a table and a couple chairs. And that's all they really need. This right here, so this whole wall is gonna come out. So where this part of the island, or this cabinet is pretty much where people are gonna sit to eat. And then on the other side is going to be the peninsula for the island. It could be a sink in it, could be a stove in it. I don't know yet. So this will eventually be demoed and taken right out and made into a dining room. And everything in this house is most likely going to be like a waterproof laminate. Now, one of the things that is going to get taken care of, skylight is going to go bye-bye. It has caused a lot of damage. And you can see it right there. Same with the chimney. The chimney has caused a lot of damage from leaking and has done a number to this house. So right here you have laundry facilities. That is going to move because I want to make a second bath, because this is just a little two-piece bath. I want to make a bigger one. So I want to at least incorporate a shower. So where this laundry facility is possibly where a shower can be. That could be done this round, but we're not 100% sure yet. And then the laundry facilities, once this door is going to get blocked off. This closet's going to be opened up, and the washer and dryer are going to go into the closet. And right here is where there's going to be like a sort of like a change table, folding table sort of deal. Your panel, this is the main service that comes into the house. I haven't figured out 100% how I want to do this yet. And then in this room, besides fixing drywall, maybe replacing some of these are old pot lights, or track lights, sorry. Nothing much is going to happen to this room as far as, it's just going to be aesthetics. The fireplace will be turned at some point into a gas fireplace, but that is a ways down the road. And right here, this whole knee wall, I would like to turn into glass railing. But again, that's not set in concrete yet. But this is going to be fun. Lots of fun. So we're taking downstairs. There's not a lot going down there, but we're gonna take you down there anyways. Just to show you around. Where's the light? One light. So this is where the owner lives right now, in the basement. She's lived down here for years. Not a lot's gonna happen down here for now. It's gonna be pretty much the brother's gonna move down here once the master is done. In this room is your HVAC. Here's your water here. And they pony boxed. So there's a pony box right there. 60 amp, I think it's a 60 amp pony. Okay, now wow, they got a lot of juice running through this. Another issue I'm gonna have to deal with is how I want to tackle that. So one of the things, new stack. Where's this come from? Oh, it comes from the other bathroom. Wow. That comes from the sink. Your HVAC. So water tank is getting replaced. We are getting rid of the gravity fed, and we're going to put a power vent. That way I can get rid of the chimney. See the chimney right back there? It's kind of poo-poo. But there's a lot of work in this. A lot. And I know I'm taking on another project, but I won't be doing all the work in this. Let me take you back. So I know it's another big project, and I have my own stuff going on, but this is something that I can hand off to certain contractors. I'm going to oversee the whole thing. It is a lot of work. I'm going to start with windows. This room's going to get started. And then we'll see how far we go as far as me working on stuff like this. I could get caught up in work. I could get caught up in other things. We're just going to play by ear and see how much I can do. So that is this house in a nutshell. It, like I said, needs a lot of work. It's got quite a few years of neglect, and the owner wants to update it and make it presentable. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows in this room and see where I go from there. So hope everyone liked it. Smash that like button, subscribe, and I will give you periodic updates when I get stuff done here. And like I said, this is a project and it's gonna take a while. So hope you like projects like this, because there's gonna be quite a few videos on this house. So thanks for watching and have a good day.